I'm Edie Lush, and I'm here in the Hub Culture Pavilion at the GetGlobal Conference in Los Angeles. Really pleased to be joined by Jason Weintraub, Director of International Development for Taco Bell. Tell me about the journey that you've been on in this job for Taco Bell.
Sure. Taco Bell, as you know, is an iconic brand in the United States and around the world. My job is to grow Taco Bell outside the United States. We have 7,000 restaurants in the United States, and we have a little over 300 restaurants outside the United States. And we have a goal to get that to 1,000 restaurants over the next 5 years. And it's my job to help make that happen. Work with our teams to find franchise partners and open restaurants in countries around the world. And it's all part of our bigger strategy and goal at Taco Bell to double our business to a $15 billion brand by 2022. And we're very much on track to do that. We're going to build 2,000 more restaurants in the US by then, and again 1,000 restaurants outside the US. So we've had just an amazing experience introducing our cravable Mexican-inspired cuisine to over 25 countries around the world.
So tell me how you've done that in Japan.
Sure. So Japan is a market where we entered last year. We found a terrific franchisee partner called Astroport Dining, who opened the market with us. And in April of last year, we opened our first restaurant in the Shibuya district of Tokyo with a modern, contemporary, youthful designed asset. A great location in the Shibuya district, and with a menu with 5 or 6 core combo products that emphasize the core of what makes Taco Bell great, but also has a couple of local products. So we're
like what? What do you have that's from
yeah.
Japan?
So we have a shrimp and avocado burrito on the menu in Japan that you can't get anywhere else in the world at Taco Bell. We have a taco rice bowl that, again, Japan is one of the very few markets in the world where you can get that. We've found success internationally being globally consistent yet locally relevant. So we have a lot of core products that you'll find at any Taco Bell in the US or abroad. But we identify a couple of bridge or locally relevant products to help introduce our brand to consumers in a country like Japan in a way that makes them feel comfortable with ingredients they know, getting used to our forms of tacos and burritos. And
so what about Brazil? If I went to a Taco Bell in Brazil,
Sure.
How would that be different?
Yeah, so fortunately, as of last month, we now are launched and open in Brazil. We have a great franchisee partner there in the Sao Paulo state or area of Brazil. And there, again, you'll find the same core menu products that you might find in Japan or the United States or in Europe. But again, there's dessert items on the menu that are separate. They have Mexican paletas or popsicles that they sell. And different proteins are being sold. And one other exciting part of our restaurants in Brazil is our meat is being cooked in the restaurant, right, with technology that we have introduced there and in other markets in South America, to really provide that fresh, high-quality experience that our customers love.
And do you ever find that your experience globally affects how you operate in the United States?
It does, in fact, in a number of different ways. As we grow internationally, we start to see a lot of consumers start asking for some of our cool international products when they're going to be sold in the US. Like, for example, a lot of our international markets sell French fries. We have a great loaded fries product, great Mexican seasoning on our fries. Lots of US consumers have found out about it and asked for that. In addition, I think some of the ideas that we've developed in international, like our modern design of our restaurants in urban areas, are now being used by the United States for our newer Taco Bell Cantina concept in urban areas like the Wicker Park area of Chicago, downtown San Francisco. We're going to be opening one on the Las Vegas Strip. A lot of the design elements in those restaurants are similar to the design elements that we have internationally. So our colleagues on the US team are certainly seeing our success and trying to borrow some of our ideas.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for stopping by the Hub Culture
You're welcome. It's a pleasure.
Pavilion here in Los Angeles at the GetGlobal Conference, and I'm Edie Lush.